What are we playing today, Jennifer?
Monster Flux.
What is Monster Fluxx, Jennifer?
It's a family card game that's frighteningly fun.
Ooh. Okay, and how do we play Monster Fluxx, Jennifer?
Well,
let's go for this out first. Okay, how do we set up Monster Fluxx, Jennifer?
Well, as I was just about to say, you deal 3 cards to each player, and then on your turn, you set out the basic rules, which is deal 3 cards to each player, and then on your turn you will draw one and play one.
Right, so we'll take a pile of cards and give them a shuffle, and this pile of cards consists of these green keeper cards, these red gold cards.
They're kind of pink.
Pink there. These yellow new rule cards and these blue action cards. Okay, and then we'll shuffle. This sets all these different types of cards in this deck here. We'll set out the basic rule card, showing everybody what the basic rules are. Out of the deck of cards that we shuffled, we will we will deal out 3 cards to each player. So Jen gets 1, Barry gets 1, Jen gets 2. Okay, and then that's your starting hand. And then you simply do what the basic rules say, is you draw one and you play one. Okay.
No, you can't really teach the complete rules because rules will change with new rule cards.
Okay. So, what is the goal of the game, Jennifer?
The goal of the game is when you have one of those pink gold cards.
We'll use this one.
We'll use this one. In this case, the goal is bat transformation. In order to win, you need to have the keeper cards, the vampire, and the bats.
Right.
So, Barry, do you happen to have those 2 keeper cards?
I may. So, throughout the game, what we'll do is we'll draw a card and we'll play a card, okay? And this card could change the goals or the actions or the hand limit or whatever. But you can also play a card called Keepers, okay? Now, if you play the appropriate number of keeper cards needed to complete a goal, you win the game. Mm-hmm. Okay, but the goal can change. Later on, say Jen plays a new goal, it'll null and void the original goal, and then you'll have to start over trying to build the keepers in order to complete a new goal. Also, throughout the game, there will be these new rule cards, which will change different things like the hand limits or how many cards you draw or...
Yes, in this case, instead of drawing 1 card and then playing one, you would draw 2 cards and play one. And you have to read the text underneath. So if Barry had already drawn a card and played this, he would immediately have to draw another card to get up to the draw 2 limit.
Correct. And then we have the action cards, which is the final card.
Yes, action cards are one time and they are discarded.
Yes. Okay, and the action cards can do all sorts of things, like destroy all monsters. Any keeper card with this eyeball symbol on it would be destroyed and discarded.
It can eliminate new rule cards. It can allow you to draw extra cards from the deck and play them immediately, or draw a card from an opponent and play it.
Right. Now, there is a difference between playing a card and discarding a card. All right. Ultimately, they both get discarded, but playing a card, you have to fulfill the action of the card first before you discard it or put down a keeper in that case. When you discard it, usually they're done randomly or whatever. You simply just remove them from a hand and put them in a discard pile. So we are going to shuffle up the deck of cards.
Okay.
So now we're going to start the game. Jen will deal 3 cards to each player. You can select the first player, your choice of how you do that. Any way you wish to do that. Who's going to go first, Jennifer?
I will allow you to go first, Barry.
Okay. Now, Flux goes for 2 to 6 players.
Ranging from 8 up.
Alright, so we start off with a hand of 3. We're going to draw a card and play a card.
Right now, you don't start off with a goal until somebody plays one.
Right. Okay, so I am going to play this draw 3 card, which says, if you just played this card, draw extra cards as needed to reach 3 cards drawn. So, I will draw 2 more cards.
Okay, so that is a new rule, not a discard.
Right, so this will not be discarded. This will be where we put our new rules, and then next to that we'll put the goals, and then a discard pile right next to the draw stack. Your turn, Jennifer.
Okay, so I have to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I'm going to play an action card, Jackpot, where I just get to draw 3 cards.
Okay, and that one would be discarded after it is played.
Correct.
Okay, so I draw 3. And let's see here. I am going to play a goal card, which is Skeletons in the Closet. Okay, and it says I need a skeleton plus a spooky door card in order to win the the game.
Okay. Alright, this is my turn.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to play a keeper, the Tombstone.
Okay, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to play the keeper, Bigfoot. Let me flip him around. There you go.
Right,
You're up, Jennifer.
Alright, let's see. Just laughing at my turns. I am going to play Double Agenda, which is a new rule that allows us to have 2 goals out. So you can win the game by completing either of the cards, the goal cards. 2 goals may be in play. You win if you satisfy either, and in case of a tie, continue playing until one player wins. Whoever plays a new goal or causes this card to be discarded must choose which of the current goals to discard.
Okay. Now, as you can see, the new rules are split up by the hand, the draw, and the agenda. Or what am I going to say?
There's hand limits. There's draw cards, play cards.
Right.
Basically,
so there's new rules for basically 3 different types of categories. Yeah. All right. So back to me.
Well, I guess it would be 4 with the goal too.
Yes. True. Okay, I am going to play a keeper, the zombie, who is a monster, as you can see from the eyeball symbol up top. Jennifer, your turn.
Okay, I am going to play a new goal card, since we can have 2. I am adding the Zombie Uprising. So, oh man, that was stupid.
That was stupid. I got the zombies.
And I have the Tombstone. Okay. But anyway, so I played that one.
Okay, so my turn, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to draw 3 cards. 2, 3. I am going to play this action card. It says Zap a card. Choose any card in play and add it to your hand. This does not include basic rules.
Oh, Barry just won the game.
I'm going to take her zombie or Tombstone card here, and I'm going to put it in my hand because I can't play it yet.
Oh.
Jennifer, your turn.
Okay, great.
So Jen's going to try and change that new rule or that goal really quick.
So I'm going to 1, 2, 3. I surprisingly am going to change one of the goals. So let's see here. I'm going to go with it's a good ghost.
A ghost?
Yes. So we now need the ghost and the teenage detectives. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh?
Yeah, it's kind of Scooby-Doo-ish, you know.
Okay. Alright. These things are getting unwieldy. Okay, so I'm going to play this new rule. Monster bonus. Takes instant effect. Draw and play 1 extra card per turn if you have at least 1 monster keeper on the table in front of you. So basically I can play 2 cards.
Okay, again, Barry, that doesn't cover up a rule.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to.
Well, move the basic rule up.
Okay, there we go.
So let me read this again here.
If you have more, you take 2 actions instead of 1 if you have a monster in front of you.
Oh.
And I have 2 monsters in front of me. So, that was 1. I'm going to play another one. I'm going to play the tombstone that I stole from Jennifer. Your turn, Jen.
Okay, so we're still drawing 3. Alright. I am going to trash a new rule. I'm going to trash the draw 3.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So, it's my turn. We went back to the basic rules where you just draw 1 and play 1. Okay, and I'm going to play the Moon Keeper. Your turn, Jennifer.
Okay, I'm going to draw 1. And I am going to play 1.
Oh, wait, I got to play 2 because I have more than 1 monster. I forgot about that. So, I'm going to play a gold card. And then I'm going to replace this guy here with this one. Your turn, Jennifer.
Okay. So that one we need the tombstone and the lab assistant.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw 1. I already drew 1.
Yeah, I forgot about this rule.
Okay, I'm gonna play a keeper. I have the fuzzy monster, which Mike Wazowski's cousin.
Mike Wazowski's cousin?
Yeah, because he only has 1 eye too.
Okay.
He has the deck in his hand. It's hard to make a decision.
Yes. Okay, I am going to play this new rule here, or the gold card rather, which now you need the
the tombstone and the mummy.
The mummy, okay.
Which Barry conveniently stole the tombstone.
I did. And then
you're just covering your bases with the tombstone on everything.
Yes, I am. Then I'm going to replace this new goal with that goal. Which I need the
mad scientist and the lab assistant.
Okay, Jennifer, your turn.
Okay, so I have a monster in front of me, so I get to draw 2.
Huh?
Right? It doesn't just apply to you, the rule.
Yeah, but I don't think you draw 2. I screwed up. Yeah, you do. Okay.
Okay. You draw 2 and play 2.
Yes, I was only drawing 1 and playing 1.
Okay. So I am going to play... I'm going to play Keeper here. The Teenage Detectives.
Okay.
And I'm going to change a goal. I'm going to get rid of the Tomb of the Mummy and add Mob of Teenagers.
Okay. So now I draw 2 and play 2. I'm going to play this action card which says draw 2 and play. Draw 3 and play 2 of them. 1.
You should put your hand aside. And
2,
do that.
3. Okay. And then I am going to play these 2 keepers, Frankenmonster and the Mummy. And then, since I have a monster out there, I play again, and I am going to play this other action, which is draw 2 and use them.
And use them?
Use them, which may or may not hurt me in the end. Okay, so 1, 2. I have a keeper, the door, the spooky door. And then a new rule, keeper limit 2. So that sucked.
It doesn't cover up any other rule.
Alright. So, let me see which ones I want to keep here.
These are your keepers, honey.
I know what they are. I want to see what ones I want to keep.
Oh, he's comparing his goals. Gotcha.
Yes. Alright, so
You can play new keeper cards. You just, at the end of your turn, with that rule out, you need to discard down 2 at the end of your turn.
Jennifer, your turn.
Okay.
So I kept Bigfoot and the Frankenmonster.
I know, he screwed me by getting rid of something.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay. I am going to, well, first of all, I'll draw my 2 cards because I have a monster.
Yes.
That is a tough one. I am going to play a new rule. You can play 3 cards instead of 1.
Okay.
So we don't have any other play rules out, so I will just add this.
Yeah, we can do. We have the monster one.
Yeah, but that doesn't, it doesn't say play. That's just if you have a monster.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's a new play rule. So I get to play 2 more cards. I have a play all card. That would really be terrible with all the cards that we have in our hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been avoiding using that one for a while.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to trash a keeper.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not going to trash mine. That would be silly.
Silly.
And then I have one more to play. Let's see what I have. I'm going to play another action card where I get rid of any keeper, any hand and keeper limit. So this goes away. So now we can have more than 2 keepers.
Okay.
It's your turn, Barry.
Okay, so what are we drawing now?
You would still
5?
draw. No, you would draw 2 because you have a monster in front of you.
Yes.
But you will play 3.
Oh, it's play 3. Okay.
Play 3.
Alright, so I am going to change the goal.
Surprising. Oh, I like the monster.
And then I'm going to change this goal.
Okay, but I have the monster and you discarded the moon and the door.
And then I'm going to play the Angry Mob Keeper. Your turn, Jennifer.
Okay, he's a lunatic. Okay, so I will draw 2 because I have a monster. So I will play the laboratory.
Uh-huh.
I will play the castle.
And then the gold card with them 2 on it.
Oh man, I have one. And then my 3rd card is going to be the castle laboratory. So if I have the laboratory in the castle, I win.
So Jen won the game.
Thanks for saying that, because I wasn't going to check that.
Oh, damn it. All right. So that was Monster Flux. Stay tuned for our final thoughts. Jennifer, that was Flux.
The Monster Edition.
Because
I fidget stuff.
Pulling the microphone. All right. So that was Flux, the Monster Flux. What do you think about it, Jennifer?
Well, I put this in my stupid game category. They're fun, they're quick, they're stupid. The rules change. I mean, it confuses some people that we know.
Yeah.
They just completely get, like, flustered with the rule changes.
Yeah.
So we can't play this with everyone. But it's super easy if you ask me, and I really enjoy this game. We have, I think, like 5 different versions of Flux.
Not 5.
Monster, Wizard of Oz, Cthulhu,
And Star 4.
Okay.
Yes, and they basically all play the same. There's some minor tweaks on them. The different editions.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a quick filler. You know, goes up to 6 people. It only takes 20 minutes or so, at the most.
I think the cards are a little flimsy, but...
I never noticed.
Well, when you're shuffling them, they kind of bend a little easy. I mean, I guess they're all right, but they just seem a little thin. But it's not an expensive game by any means.
Nah, you get $15 retail.
Yeah.
You can get it cheaper than that online if you went online to one of them bigger online stores.
Yeah, but there's even more versions than what we have. So
Yes, this is going to be the last version that we have.
you can always find a theme that you like with Flux.
Yeah.
And basically, they're the same.
Yeah.
I mean, the play is the same.
Yeah, there's some minor differences in, like, the Wizard of Oz one has creeper cards that you can't get rid of and stuff like that, but...
Isn't that Cthulhu?
No, it's Specialized.
Oh, okay.
I think Cthulhu might too. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So
you get keepers and creepers, and creepers pretty much don't allow you to win unless you find a creeper goal card.
Right.
Which there's few.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of difference in the game. Not a whole lot. I did hear they just came out one that it was only made for like major retail stores like Target. I'm trying to remember which one that was.
Flux?
Nah, it was I can't remember now. It's like a major cartoon, if I remember right. But it was,
like a Looney Tunes kind of.
Not Looney Tunes, but yeah, in that range.
Okay.
I can't remember which one it was now, but that they were saying that one was pretty cheap. Eric Sumner was talking about it a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically Flux. Most people either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
With us, we don't mind. We'll bring it out once in a while for a quick filler game. Jen likes these silly games.
I do. They make me laugh.
As you can see we didn't play test this at all.
That game is awesome.
I think this is a little bit better than it.
Well, sure, it was play tested.
Yeah, so that's Flux. If it's something you're interested in, check it out. Pick it up. It's only $15, like I said. That's it. Get gaming.
Have fun.
See you next time. Thanks for watching.